Don't blame your failures on others. Take responsibility for your problems. Are you going to allow your problems to be solved by chance, or are you going to make sure those problems are solved? Hello everybody, my name is Ruben Cabrera, and today I will be sharing with you a message from Pokemon Indigo League Season 1 Episode 4, Challenge of the Samurai. Now, as you may have already guessed, the lesson of the day, the message that I'm sharing with you that I have learned from watching this episode is to take responsibility for your problems. Don't blame it on others. Don't make excuses. Let's get to it.
That Weedle only got away because you mixed me up.
Don't blame your failure on me. Your Pokemon handling is dim-witted and clumsy.
Metapod? Huh? Let's go! I didn't abandon you, Metapod. I just got sidetracked. It was all Samurai's fault. Ah! Ugh. No, it wasn't Samurai's fault. It was my fault. If I was a better Pokemon trainer, I'd stop making all these excuses. From now on, I swear I'll never run away and leave my friends behind again. No more excuses.
Now, in the first scene, we saw that Ash is making excuses. We see that Ash is blaming the samurai for not capturing the Pokemon, for not capturing Widow. We see that he's telling them the only reason why he got away was because of you. Excuses. On the second scene, we see that a Beedrill, that bee thing, bee-looking animal species, is headed right towards Ash and his Pokemon. And Ash grabs his Pokemon and he starts running away. And as he's running away, he's making excuses, or he's giving reasons to Metapod, his Pokemon, why he left him behind, why he wasn't able to rescue him. Now, if you haven't watched the episode, be aware, spoiler alert, I will be giving out some spoilers if you haven't watched this episode. So before the scene, the Beedrills were attacking Ash and his Pokemons, and eventually the Beedrills took away Metapod. And that is why Ash is telling them, I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. It is Samurai's fault. You know, if it wasn't because I got sidetracked or it wasn't for Samurai, I would still be with you. But he comes to realize that it is not their fault, that it is not Samurai, that he comes to realize that it is his fault. He tells himself, if I was a better trainer, I will not continue making these excuses. So then he ends up telling himself, I will no longer make excuses. I will not allow myself, I will never leave you alone again. At that point, Ash takes responsibility. He takes charge to make sure that none of this will ever happen again. So this is a lesson that I wanted to share with you today. I believe it is what the creators of Pokemon were trying to share with us, that we should stop making excuses if we really want to overcome any of our problems that we have laid upon ourselves or have made ourselves. And the only way to solve those problems is by taking responsibility, by becoming aware that we are the problem, that once we take responsibility, we give ourselves a chance to prevent these events from happening again if they are bad. And if we want them to be better, then we will make the action, we will make the corrections, and there will be no one else to blame but ourselves. Now, how do you become more responsible? One way to become more responsible is to become aware of your problems. What problems are you currently facing? Are you blaming other people, or are you blaming yourself? Become aware of those things. And if you are blaming other people, you have now given yourself freedom. You have now given yourself power. You have now given yourself a chance to solve those problems, because you have now become aware that you have the chance to make sure these things don't happen again. You will no longer get upset at people because you are now in charge. If there's anyone to be upset at, is yourself, not other people. You are responsible. The other thing you can do is, if you really want to stop making excuses, one way is to let other people know, to catch you. If you can become aware of yourself when you're making excuses, but sometimes you may not be aware of it and you're making excuses. But if you tell your mom, your brother, your sister, your mama, your uncle, your auntie, your baby, your dog, to let you know that, hey, you're making excuses. It's time for you to stop. You really want to become successful in the area you're at. You want to change your mindset. You want to focus on the good. Then let's focus on making solutions and not making excuses. Let's keep that type of mentality. So let other people know, hey, can you check me? Can you remind me that whenever you find me making excuses, stop me and let me know, hey, you're making excuses. This is not who you are. That's who you used to be. And the reason why you don't want to make excuses is because you're somebody who wants to who wants to improve their performance, who wants to get the job done. So we focus on solutions. How can I help you? How can I help you? How can you help me? All right, let's get the job done. So stop making excuses. Take responsibility. Take responsibility for any areas of your life that you wish to improve on. Do not give it up to chance. This is a lesson that I have learned from watching Pokemon. If you would like to learn many more lessons, I will guarantee you will continue to learn more if you watched these episodes. For he is on his road to become a Pokemon master, and you cannot become a Pokemon master without knowing some successful tactics, some characters, some strategies. So if you want to become a master, watch Pokemon. You will learn some wisdom that is going to help you improve in many areas of your life. Don't forget, take responsibility. Thank you.